welcome to the stage your hosts for the evening, Jeremy and Alex.
Welcome to the Quorators podcast. I'm Alex. This is Jeremy.
Yeah, how's it going?
How's it going tonight? Give it up for yourselves.
Yeah.
Give it up for yourselves. This is the only podcast where we ask the question, what is Quora? The show is dedicated to finding out, and we do that by reading the Quoras.
Are you good, Alex?
I haven't jumped around very much. I'm usually on a couch. There's not as much like furniture to chew in the space, but it's going really well.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Has everyone here, have people listened to our podcast before? Yeah. Okay, has anyone not ever listened to this? Okay, cool. Hands raised. Very polite crowd. Cool. Yeah, so we're just going to read a bunch of Quoras and say they're dumb. It's not like super complicated.
You know, unless we find one that isn't dumb. It hasn't happened yet. They're out there. There's a lot of them. The show's premised on there being a lot of them. Well, we're excited to get right to it. We have a very special guest for you, and I'm going to settle in over here. All the way from the Seeking Derangements podcast. Welcome all the way from New York City, the one and only Hesse, everybody. Welcome Hesse to the stage. Please take the chair.
That's all you. This is it. This is the show. We're just going to read them now.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Now, we usually start by answering the question from our last podcast.
Yes.
But we did such a bad job, no one answered it.
Yeah.
And then I believe the mods of Quora deleted it, which does happen sometimes when they're worried about their reputation.
Well, but I can answer it right now.
Okay.
I feel.
I'll pull it up on the screen. Let's see if I can pull this off. Wait.
Jeremy's new at the show. We're seeing if he's a good
Okay,
fit.
the question was, why are people not sexually attracted to pilgrims? I think they can be very sexy.
Honey.
And 0 people have answered it. And then they just were like, no one answered it, but here's some similar stuff. And then it's not even a little bit similar. It's just a picture of Amanda Bynes. Famously not a pilgrim.
Not a pilgrim of any kind, Jeremy.
I had an employee years ago who was very beautiful. She looked like Amanda Bynes circa Disney years.
That's a good question. Is this even Amanda Bynes, or is this just this guy's employee?
That could be the employee.
I'm not going to read all that.
She's very beautiful, just like Amanda Bynes.
Similar question. Do older men find older women attractive? Not similar at all.
Yeah, doesn't really. First of all, to circle back to the pilgrim question, I can't answer that. You asked an unanswerable question,
Yeah, I think
and I
that's
think
what it
that's why it
is.
was deleted. Yeah.
I don't know if it was deleted. I think no one liked it.
Well, every episode is a new adventure, and we have some great questions for you, Hesse, and
I'm so ready.
kind of some experimental stuff. So sometimes on the show, we'll try to do a theme. If there's a bunch in a row, famously, we did an entire episode that was just questions answered regarding Master Chief, the alien space gun guy. We're trying to keep going with that theme, and a phrase that we saw coming up a lot in unrelated topics was "as a straight male." And so I put that word in the search bar, and there's a lot of good options here. These are 3 questions we found with the subject, "as a straight man."
Killing spree.
Okay, so this is the first one. It's, can a straight man wear an open back blouse?
Let's pull
Okay.
that up here.
I'm
And what do we think,
so
first
bad
of all?
As a show of hands, if the answer is yes, clap, clap.
Clap.
Okay. If the answer is no,
Goodbye.
clap.
Not a soul.
I'm trying. Okay.
We have Hesse, one shameful person in the back.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't come up a lot, but I'd love to see how it plays out. This is a gorgeous blouse.
He tore.
I worry a little bit about just scrolling through Quora on the big screen.
Nah!
It's okay.
Just because it's like half fetish material.
What's the worst that could
Okay,
happen?
wait, scroll up a little bit. This guy has white chest hair, I think. This is an older man, an older gentleman, and he's staring.
He had
really
time to find the good one.
I'm so proud of him.
This is a gorgeous sash.
I like that this guy was like, yeah, they can. Check it out.
Of course he can.
Check it the fuck out. 8 upvotes on that.
Of course he can, but he must be prepared for some odd looks and perhaps even hurtful comments, and that's quite true.
Absolutely. And not one of these answers is porn, which is a real achievement not only for us, but for everyone involved.
Wait, this one is really cool. Sure, why not? Clothing is just that, clothing. You ever hear the story of the heavy metal singer Ozzy Osbourne?
Oh, man.
That's great. He dressed like a woman so he could get drunk.
That's cool. Whatever it takes to really let you unwind.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me find another one of these. The next one is, why would a straight man not date women?
Okay.
That's a really good question.
Sphinx's riddle.
I think this is a Buddhist koan, right? Why would a straight man not date women? Because he's gay, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, this guy, his answer is because I'm married, which is a real, like, I'll tell you why.
You could see an angry 55-year-old, like, pool filter salesman huffing and then typing in, I'm married to a woman.
Dearest Quora, I am married.
Oh, if I was free. Oh, if I could turn back time.
This is, we can stalk this guy. His name is Dr.
This is
TDB.
Jeremy's favorite thing to do, by the way.
Thing to
Oh
do.
my god. This is how you find the good shit. Dempsey's sexy man bits right under there. Just answered a question whether guys looking better with or without armpit hair.
I will say this guy, he did answer a question about why he's not dating women as a straight man. His first thing is, what men does he find attractive?
Hairy muscle daddies, classic cult men, masculine, fit, strong. Okay.
Yeah.
This man hates his wife. He is
This guy
sick
is
of her.
He's a husband, he's a father, he's a son, he's a brother, and he's a friend.
It's funny to call yourself a son.
Yes, it is. That's default.
I'm no one's son.
What I like about Quora is that people just put like their whole shit on there. Like I get to see where this guy went to school. Like you never like argue with someone on Twitter and then you click on their thing and you're like, you're from Dallas, Texas, and you went to school in 1999. It's great. And he does AI engineering.
Can we reveal that blurred picture? Is that possible?
You can.
We could
It's not like Twitter. It's not going to be like Daffy Duck or
All right.
something.
It's on Dempsey's Sexy Man Bits. This is probably just a penis, right?
You're in a dangerous area.
I think it's probably going to be a hairy armpit. I think
Oh no,
it's
it's armpit. Just answering a question asking whether guys look better with or without armpit.
All right,
hair.
click one.
All
Just for the night, just
I'll
click the
ask
first
this.
one.
Does anyone object? No problem if you do. All right, I'm clicking it.
Okay.
Wow.
It's just the chest.
What is this?
Whoa.
This is like
That
a
is
Rorschach painting.
abstract. That's like an X-ray of a ball sack.
He has wings on the front.
He's a muscular guy.
That's like Dr. House would be looking at that like his kidneys are failing. Can we look at the questions this guy's asked?
Sure. I don't know if he's asked any questions.
It says up top 8
Oh
questions.
yes, you're right.
Now, a lot of times you get this far, you can find out where they live and go to
All
their
right.
house.
Now this is
That
some
has not
important
happened
stuff.
yet.
How many straight guys on this space like to jack off while working from home? Yeah, shout out. Who here likes to jack off?
7 answers. No one answers your Pilgrim one, and 7 people answer that one.
I know. Well, to be fair, a lot of people are just like, yes, I like to jack off.
Yeah.
What are some early curious encounters you've had? So this is just like you can do just penthouse letters on Quora.
Yeah. A lot of Quora is people just asking questions that are like obviously trying to get someone to write a story about their fetish. So it'll just be like, we saw one recently that was like, what could happen to a stepsister? What could happen?
Any ideas? I'm totally blanking right now.
This guy asking like, what if I was gay? What would you do to me?
It's also another very important phenomenon that this was under the question, as a straight man, what do you do when you don't date a woman? And then everyone ignored it and said their own shit they wanted to say anyway.
Yeah.
That one, what is an actual real hot sexual encounter have you had with another straight, bi, or gay guy?
Finally.
That seems too good to be true, yet you were lucky enough to have lived it. Please share in detail. You can tell before that he watched like 20 disappointing porn videos. And he was like, this isn't real.
I need to put Quora to work.
This isn't real enough for me.
Sick of all the liars online.
All right, we got one more of these as a straight man one. So the last one is, what is the least gay way for a straight man to get an eyebrow wax?
Okay.
Okay, wait a second. I actually have inside knowledge of this one.
Okay.
Because the place I go for not waxing but threading is actually right down the street on Essex and like Rivington.
Shout out.
And I see, shout out to Maya Threading. They do a good job. But straight men come in there all the time.
Great.
And there's so many just like weird, like, not weird, but you know, they.
honey.
Maya Threading.
Maya.
You
Essex
answering
Street.
questions as me right now? I'm
Essex
waiting to be banned from here.
Street.
Post
That's
it.
great.
Great. Awesome.
What's
No
your
credentials
credential?
on
Not a
this one.
credential, transgender.
That's under
Employment.
education.
Yeah.
You had to fill out a form. You had to fill out a form. Get out of here. I'm trying to
right.
find out about eye waxes.
Former
Why did it say
transgender. What is
former? Alex!
That's just going to be on all of these.
Why did it
Whatever.
autofill former?
They're calling me out immediately. Really hurts my feelings.
That's so weird. That is a killing spree.
I would call that a killing spree, Jeremy.
I think that's a killing spree.
Okay.
Former.
Former transgender.
I would like to see the answers on the eyebrow wax, please.
Okay.
I'm going in blind.
Sorry.
My eyebrows are a mess.
We have but one answer. Okay. Get into a bar fight where someone cuts your forehead. Dude, I gotta get it waxed.
They're swinging at you. You lean back just enough to carve the eyes.
Act mad when you go in after that. Be like, oh, I hate this, but I just got into a bar fight. They cut my eye.
I guess I gotta get it waxed.
Will there be an answer with flame? At the beginning of quarantine, I accidentally set my hair on fire. I felt very masculine at the time.
Wait, did you read that or did you say that?
No, I just said that.
How did that happen?
That just happened to me in 2020. I was lighting a bong too close to my head, and then it really goes up. It gets out of control very quickly.
All right.
I like the idea of like the first one, someone taking the first guy's advice and getting into a bar fight and losing an eye.
Oh my god.
And then having to resignedly walk into an eyebrow waxing place and just be like, with an eye patch on, be like, I just want my eyebrows waxed.
Hey, just do what you can.
I just want my fucking eyebrows waxed. I don't want this.
This is a question from 11 years ago. It's like all the answers are like 11 years ago, 12 years ago, just now.
Yeah, I'm just now commenting on this.
I like this Nick guy who's interested in Bitcoin and the future.
Oh, hell yeah. And this guy's
he's
saying
probably
that
a
you could-
millionaire
Oh my
now.
god, look
That
how
was 11
fucking
years
long
ago.
this is. Boom.
If he's interested in Bitcoin in the future, he is a millionaire.
Fucking
Yeah,
down
down.
Quorad.
He doesn't need it.
He knows a lot of words.
I like that his ends with ... with flawless eyebrows. That's how every book and story should end.
Okay, without reading any of the rest of this, remember alcohol is your best friend on this mission. Stop getting so tense during your eyebrow wax.
Well, that's because you got to have your friend cut you with a broken glass.
Yeah, I
Do
got my
it,
eyebrows
Derek.
waxed Andrew WK style.
All right, that's
Took a
enough of
brick
that
to
one,
the
I think.
face.
All right, so we've got a bunch of segments. This first one is Quaranting. It's our parent section. Hit the Quaranting button.
Okay.
That's enough.
Extremely loud.
Parents are loud. That's how it is.
That's enough.
Okay, so there's a lot of concerned parents on Quora.
Yes.
And they have a wide variety of problems. What do we have today, Jeremy?
Okay, this question is, a 25-year-old son, he's a son, told his father, "Bitch, I'm grown," when the dad tried to offer him some advice. The dad simply pulled his car over and told him to get out. How do parents deal with similar situations?
Bitch, I'm grown.
So this guy is like, I'm asking this for a friend, but someone told my friend, my friend's son told him, "Bitch, I'm grown." What do I do?
No one would ever say to me, "Bitch, I'm grown."
Yeah.
I don't know how you recover from something like that. You just have to part ways. It's the only way out.
Alex has been saying,
Well,
"Bitch,
back
I'm grown,"
in my
all day.
day, all my brothers thought they were grown. And the women in my family are short. I'm the second tallest at 5'4". My brothers were teenagers and considerably. Oh my God, this is long.
Everyone on Quora is writing a fucking book.
I think I know who wrote this one.
Yeah,
I think I know
Dragon
the guy
Child.
Yeah, you don't know Dragon Child?
Okay,
They've got
wait a
1
second.
million content
This
views.
one, I saw like a sentence in the answer that literally looked like it was from like a William Faulkner novel. Right there. Wait, scroll up a little bit. So she waited until fall. The days were gorgeous, but at night it got cold. The fuck is this answer to this question?
She turned to me and said, "Bitch, I'm grown."
My 25-year-old son was wild that day. It's a hard age to raise, by the way.
You should be saying that to your wife before you go to
Exactly.
bed with her. Before
Exactly.
your dad.
Guess what, bitch? I'm grown.
Bitch, I'm grown. I'm an adult now. I'll walk home.
These are all so fucking long.
Yeah, is there one person who had a helpful answer?
This one's a quote. This is what they're saying you should say.
It ends with
you're grown,
betterhelp.com.
right? Okay, then. I want you to get out of the car. You heard me. I'll say it again. Get out of the car. When you get back to the house, I need you to pack your bags and get out of my house. You need to realize that you're 25 and should have been on your own already. Your mother and I don't have to have you in our house. And on top of that, disrespecting us the way you've been. So until you realize it's not okay to talk to us that way, you're no longer welcome to this house. Now walk.
It's
The cat's
it's important
in the
to
cradle
understand.
and the silver spoon.
It's important to understand this scene occurs at the end of Act 2, so there's a lot of history.
There's a lot of context that you're missing.
There's rising, there's falling.
Mm-hmm.
We're young, we're 25, we're grown.
Yeah. This is a guy who's in the military who says he feared his parents would never say that. These are all too long.
I feared my parents. I'd have done the same thing. There's no excuse,
There's no
for
excuse for
rudeness
rudeness like that. There's
Thank
no
you,
excuse.
Chuck
Thanks,
Sears,
Chuck Sears.
who is from Houston, Texas, and I will soon tell you his job.
That's enough.
And he is a former transgender. What? What is happening? Just kidding. He's a SQL
Is a
Server
fetus
database
comparable to a
administrator.
chicken egg?
Not really.
Not really. Can a transgender man turn back into a woman? She's already a woman. No amount. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're not all safe. They're not all safe pages.
It's a dangerous thing to pull up on a screen. I'll admit
know
it.
that Chuck Sears from Texas
He's being too real.
kicked his son out of the car because no rudeness can
All
be
right.
excusable like that.
Please.
I'm moving on
Please,
from
it's too
parenting.
real for our live show.
This is the stuff we edit out.
Okay.
Okay, this next one is our religious segment, Forbidden Fruit.
All right, I got this one.
Now, there's a lot of questions like this on Quora about what you would do if you met a Christian baby. And we found another one of them, because there's all sorts of situations for that.
Yeah, babies go through all kinds of trials and tribulations.
So many babies are Christian!
They're
All right.
born that way. They're dunked in the pool. They have no say in the matter.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's a pretty standard situation we might all find ourselves in. Atheists, imagine you and a Christian baby are teleported into a flower forest filled with killer bees, and there's only one flower-scented suit that will mask presence to escape. Will you use it or let the Christian baby? Now,
Whoa. The person who wrote this, like, they were like, I'm about to end atheism forever in the world with this question because no atheist will be able to read this.
Now, this is a popular format, the atheist baby or Christian baby format. But
Is this really?
yeah, look at this. On the sidebar, this is 6 more questions. Imagine you're on a
my
railroad
God.
track.
Are
Imagine
these all asked
you're-
by the same person?
I think
Or-
it's all different people. People want to know what atheists will do while confronted in several fantasy scenarios with a Christian baby. Sometimes the babies talk.
Why is there a related question that's the exact same question? 2 down.
Okay.
Does it have this
Atheists,
flower
imagine
scented
you and a
suit?
Christian baby are teleported into a flower forest filled with killer bees, and there's only one flower scented suit that will miss.
It's a common situation.
Yeah,
it
to be
happens
fair-
more than you think.
The other one, they're teleported to the moon. So that one's a little bit different. You've only got one spacesuit.
There's only one space
There's no
suit.
killer bees.
Be thankful you're on Earth still.
Okay, and I love how the atheists are coming out
Yeah.
in force. to
They're
be
not
like,
helping this
Fuck
baby."
that baby.
They don't take this line. That's my flower scented suit.
I would save myself. The Christian. I don't know why I keep doing this accent.
And I'm on Quora.
Hey, that guy's
Christian
back.
baby can pray to God for salvation. I don't know if a baby can pray to God. I don't think it has the language.
You're asking.
facilities.
You don't get to ask anything of the baby. That's not part of the question.
Yeah.
There's only one flower scented suit in the killer bee forest. It's a very common situation.
Bug MD is going hard for this. What is the safest way to get rid of bed bugs question? Because
That's just an ad.
that's been on the last 5 things that we've looked at.
Yeah, fuck you, Bug MD.
Bug MD, fuck you.
I don't support
I should
throwing
do
the
that.
baby to the bees. Are we throwing the baby
What
to
have
the
I done?
bees?
Christian
No.
babies do not exist. They aren't old enough to
sorry.
be fully indoctrinated yet. So babies are atheists until the parents and family indoctrinate it.
Damn, dude.
Does the suit fit me and the baby? I
Yeah,
like the
that's a
size
good
of
question.
8 babies.
I think I would just
How
like.
big is this baby?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yo, I don't
That's
want
a
to
really good-
brag.
Is this a huge baby? Because if it's a baby that's massive,
Right.
I'm
It's an
like-
abomination.
maybe its parents, are like giants,
Uh-huh.
and I don't want to piss them off.
Right.
Yeah. I think
These
I'm
are
like holding my
massive
arm like
Christians.
this, and I'm putting the baby in the other arm. I'm just letting it kind of dangle. And I'm walking around, and there's just a baby like flapping around.
Yeah.
Also, don't bees love flowers?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
Right,
Yeah.
but they're allied with them.
Right.
So one person has to put on the flower suit and attract all the bees.
Sure.
Jeremy is correct on this baby nook solution. Bees
I-
will not be able to deal with that.
Why do the bees? It's really on the bees. Why do
What's
they hate
really
the
on
Christian
bees?
baby? I've done
Why?
nothing.
I say this all the time.
This is really on the bees. Are the bees Catholic? Are they
Yeah,
Christian?
right?
Yeah.
Do the bees believe in Christ?
I think I would just not get stung.
The queen bee is in a way the pope.
I'm very quick.
I will not be elaborating on this.
Yeah. No, that's
Alright.
true. Have you seen the movie Jupiter Ascending?
Yes.
Bees detect royalty.
Yeah, that's true.
We've all seen Jupiter ascending.
We've all seen Jupiter Ascending. Bees,
Wow.
they know royalty. They detect it.
Yeah. That's
So
the
if
one
the
where
bee
Eddie
deserves-
Redmayne is in it,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
only
yeah.
yells or
He only
whispers.
yells or whispers. Yeah,
Yeah.
the entire movie.
Yeah, he's like, I will not save this Christian baby.
Yeah.
I will not save the baby.
All the Jupiter ascending fans of the crowd go wild.
They're going
right now.
psycho.
They're
Yo, we're
going
the
nuts.
Wachowski heads.
Saturday night.
They're not watching it though. They
Wait.
could be
Okay.
home
We scroll
watching
up for 1 second.
it. Which one?
What's your biggest financial regret? Not having an exit strategy for my crypto and NFT investment.
Oh no! Damn.
That's a damn shame.
They should talk to that guy that we saw interested in the future in Bitcoin from 11 years ago.
Oh, here's something
The
interesting.
guy who asked this is named Mark Snickerbrain.
That's what I also
Mark
honed in on.
Stickerbrain, you ask a lot of silly questions with Christian babies since months, but you never seem to read any of the answers. You just pose to be a stupid little twat. Get out of the basement in your parents' house and play with other 13-year-olds.
Wow. Let's go cut off Jack, whose job is goes commando in torn cutoffs.
Okay, we have to click on Cutoff Jack. we have to know more
Okay,
I
about
feel
here's
like
Cutoff.
Cutoff Jack really wears what he's about on his sleeves.
All right, this is our favorite game. Is this a fetish?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, Jeremy.
That's
Are
a
you
fetish.
kidding me?
Yes, Jeremy.
Look at these gifts. He's rolling in the mud.
I love to wear ripped and dirty cutoffs, but I also have fun playing in mud, wearing my favorite torn jeans.
Oh, wait. Look what he's a space of, Alex. Our old friend swimming in clothes. Yeah, dude.
Wait, okay. My favorite thing about the swimming in clothes fetishists, because there's so many, and it's like an entire subsection of a generation ruined by their friend's hot older sister pushing them into a pool at a pool party when they were in first grade.
That's what it is.
And they're sexually destroyed for
it's
the rest
crazy.
of their lives.
The people love it. They love swimming in clothes. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't realize
sorry.
everyone's gonna be
I'm
upset about
sorry.
it. I didn't realize.
You're familiar with this, unrelated to Quora in this program?
I'm
Like,
glad-
this is a thing people know about?
I'm familiar because I follow a lot of freaks on Twitter and YouTube,
Okay.
and like there's a bunch of YouTube channels of guys being like, set up the pool in the front yard, and they're just like waiting in, you know. There's, you know.
It's very funny, like, that wasn't sexual at all. It's just people who are wet in clothes, but everyone knows to be grossed out by it because they're jacking off.
Yeah,
they're
are
into it.
So into it. And
Bitch,
if you
I'm
look
grown.
in the YouTube ones, if you look at the comments, all the comments are like, "Oh, it's sticking right on your legs, brother." It's like so. It's really amazing.
You're gonna have to change. Leave your phone at home.
Yeah. Well, cut off.
My son won't stop watching ISIS
the hell?
beheading videos.
What the hell is that? This is a fake account. This can't be
It's
a
cut
real
off,
account.
Jack.
My 12-year-old son got a 99 on his math exam, so I destroyed his phone and PC. Was this reasonable?
Oh, man.
Oh wait, he answered that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's taking them to taste.
Oh.
Cut off Jack's on it.
He's taking down the trolls.
He's taking out the trolls. His pants are full of holes. He's cut off Jack.
All right, we're gonna stop reading whatever racial shit.
I just saw though.
All right, goodbye, cut off Jack.
Goodbye, cut off Jack.
I didn't know Quora was so.
No, yeah, you shouldn't like just roll around on here with a big projector. It's a big the problem.
Everyone we find is just some like weird pervert who's just like, oh no, so I'm a racist. And by the way, I have some thoughts on other races.
Ask me my views on World War II.
Okay. Do we have anything else to read about this? We want to read some collapsed answers real quick?
We
or no?
can't possibly. What question are we on right now?
This is the baby one.
The baby one.
The baby.
I read that as I'd let Jesus save the ex-Tina baby. And I thought it was about Christina Aguilera. Which, if the baby was Christina Aguilera, I would also save it.
You gotta.
If your baby's really a genie in the bottle, you have to rub him the right way.
Yeah.
Look how
It's
many
one of
there
her
are.
famous songs.
A great pull, Alex.
Thank you. I don't regret the decisions I've made.
There's like 30 questions.
Wait, that
like
one
this.
is so atheist. Imagine you were in a room with a Christian baby slowly filling with water. Would you stand on the baby's shoulders so you could have air longer?
That can't buy you an inch.
All right, you know what? I'm a Christian now. I have to be. I
think
simply
that
must.
that solved my atheism.
You know, it sounds ridiculous, but in the water, I bet maybe the baby can kind of carry more than its usual weight.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, how do you tell your friends? They're like, "How did you get out of that?" And you're like, "All right." So you remember that baby we all knew?
I am stunned by the amount of these questions that are about a Christian baby. Atheists, imagine you and a Christian baby are teleported into a group of ninjas who are throwing shurikens, and there's only one metal umbrella to deflect them.
Oh, this one's really good. Atheists, imagine you and a Christian baby are being mugged. The criminal is mad at the Christian baby and decides to shoot it.
Whoa.
Wait, what is happening with
Okay,
this one?
so it seems like the criminal is maybe also an atheist, and you could probably connect with the criminal on that level and ask
Yes.
him, hey man,
Don't
maybe
kill me.
Don't mug us. Don't kill the baby. Let's just chill.
Suddenly it cuts into slow motion and you're able to jump in the way of the bullet. Would you save the baby?
Suddenly it cuts into slow motion.
Suddenly, it cuts to slow motion.
These all have to be one guy, and this is the only.
And Alex
thing
was
he does.
requested to answer this. What is that?
We simply must move on.
All right.
There's so many non-baby related questions.
This
left.
next segment is 5 quotes about police officers. It's most of Quora.
This is not a real
a real
police car. If
siren.
you're listening to a podcast in traffic, this is not a police car. You don't have to pull over. You're
So this-
totally fine.
This is on advancedstreetsurvival.quora.com. And the question is, so this is about, I guess, safety. Is that the gunshot?
Yeah, it's kind of bass heavy. There we go.
Sick, dude.
It's all I can afford is the pistol.
It's a gunshot in like Rockefeller Records Studios,
Yeah, it's the real deal.
bass boosted.
This question is, why don't we have gladiator fights anymore? Wouldn't they help to eliminate those willing to hurt others?
Interesting point, Jeremy.
I actually agree with this one. We should bring him back.
It would be pretty sick.
Let's hear the police out on this.
We do. They're not advertised.
Oh my God.
They're not planned.
What? We
There's
do?
street fights, and they're as close to I love the going to new lines for extra extra severity in this one. People
Everyone's
even
on
die in
board.
them, often at the hands of weapons.
Everybody
do
in
not
this
link
is
to
like
this.
down. They're all just like, yeah, I guess we should.
Yeah.
I agree we
This guy-
should. Throw some in the Coliseum. Make them fight a lion.
I don't want to be the guy who says there shouldn't be gladiator fights, you know?
I know. Ball Song. There's a guy named Ball Song. The piece of shits who want to hurt other people are way too cowardly to actually fight with someone who knows how. Can you upvote that one?
Thank you, Bali Song.
I like this one.
These piece of shits.
As much as I love the idea of gladiators punishing people who are truly guilty and admitted to their heinous crimes, the modern rules of human rights all come into play for criminals. Unfortunately, we have to not brutally murder criminals with a sword.
So sick of this. This world sucks. Dude.
The woke agenda won't let us kill people for sport.
Tashmore, we never did, and it's kind of unethical to force people to fight to the death nowadays.
You're gonna have to unblur this one.
No, this is
You're
just a
gonna
guy
have to
who's...
unblur. Oh,
this
it's just MMA. All right.
This is just a bloody person.
It's gonna be someone whose leg is bent back the wrong
Yeah, I
way.
don't
We're
want to
not
see
clicking it.
I met
take
Tom
it
Hanks
back.
at Best Buy. He was in line in front of me with a cart full all by himself. I just blurted out, "Forrest Gump is my favorite movie, like a creep." And he turned around and...
We don't know. And we don't know.
And he said gladiatorial combat.
Slam that
Threw
gunshot.
me a short sword.
He turned around and he said...
I wasn't ready for that.
Stephen the Stag Skelly. Some of these people's names... This
All right,
website
let's
is
find them.
awesome.
He's a mixed martial artist and kickboxer. We can see a photo of him.
Is he fighting a child in that picture?
That's actually a modern gladiator.
It's
That's
his
funny.
brother. We can watch a video of this guy fighting someone. His
My
brother.
untrained brother sparred with me.
We don't have sound, but we
This
don't
is
want
so
it.
funny.
Sparring live with a Christian baby.
Hey, which one is supposed to be trained and which one is supposed to be
Oh, look at that. Well, he's wearing a shirt that says stag on it.
If you watch the control, it's very impressive. England is one of our best allies.
Oh, yeah, these guys are British.
They're look at the houses.
Oh yeah.
Look
this
at how
is
British
definitely
those houses
England.
are.
This
I
is
don't-
definitely my untrained brother sparred with me a few times.
No, he kicked him. All right, that's enough.
That's enough of that.
Well, they make every daft mistake you could ever.
Quora. He's
Quora.
pointed at it.
Honestly, I'm doing this all the time. I can't really judge.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Would you guys ever have a Quora like big shot on the pod, like Stephen the Stag Kelly?
I would
Stag.
love to talk to Stephen the Stag.
It's
the
between-
one weird person who became Quora famous is Jordan Peterson.
I was
That
about
is
to
where
say.
he got
Was he
his start,
answering
apparently.
questions
Yeah, people
on
are like,
Quora?
"What should I do about my bedroom?" He was like, "Let me tell you. I got 5 rules."
I'm sorry, I have to type this through my tears. I need to pick up your clothes.
In this situation, your baby has committed a breach. It is no longer part of the community.
Step on the baby to get the air.
I hate that situation. I pray it never happens to me.
What is the water filling the room if not the chaos of womanhood? Should we go to the next one of these?
Please.
What ethnicity is best at MMA? It's a great.
We're all wondering.
We don't need to click it.
We're
We
all
all know
wondering.
it's
We
the
don't need to
Jews.
click it. We don't need to click it.
Okay, the next one's Quora MD.
Okay. Okay. No one judge me if it's the wrong one.
What is
but
the
I
best Muay Thai gym in fuck it? Oh, okay.
It's Quora MD. It's the questions. They're medical questions. It's the main reason you're on Quora. Are you sick? Yeah, you are sick.
You have cancer.
You're very sick. It's for the best if you stop.
All right, let's see. Oh, this is my favorite one, I think. I have a lot of thoughts on this question.
Whoa, that's a really cool related one. Never mind.
What's the question on there?
How can I train myself not to freeze in a fight or flight situation? I live a comfortable civilian life. Does playing horror games help?
Yeah, that's what it is.
How much StarCraft do I need to have played?
You can't do Protoss. If you go Zerg, you will eventually be able to
See,
fight.
that
But if
is
you go
not-
Protoss, it's not going to work.
That is not something I want to endorse in a public setting.
All right, this question is, can an adult survive on human breast milk alone?
Oh.
Now, the answer, of course, is yes.
I don't know if I want to know the answer to this one, but
Many Marines have been in this exact situation. I just pray it doesn't happen to me.
There was the question we saw that was like the guy on a hike who had to drink his friend's breast milk
Yes.
to survive.
okay. One of these answers
Had to.
really scared me for a second.
Uh-oh.
My grandson is 13 next month. and has no other intake than cow's milk all his life.
Okay.
Which is not.
Why?
It's not breast milk, which I was really afraid that it would be. But why do you not feed him? He's 5'5".
Yeah, he's
and
probably
well
fucking
built.
huge.
Yeah, he's probably
His bones are made of
built like
steel.
a wall.
He is Wolverine.
It would now be almost impossible for him to swallow food, and he will not attempt it.
This is the most Quora person who's ever lived.
Nutritionists have monitored him over the years and do not seem particularly concerned about his future. However, I know of no other person with this condition in the UK.
British.
Imagine this man's teeth. Imagine his soft milk teeth.
British alert.
Milk tooth.
British alert.
Imagine this poor kid like going out with friends and being like, "Sorry, I have to get."
You're at a restaurant. Like, do you guys have milk?
Do you guys? What kind of milks do you have?
Milkshake? Milk.
What's
No,
what's the
I
most
can't eat
powerful
food.
milk?
If it's a shake, I will die.
Yeah. Don't shake the milk.
Well, I think, yeah, man.
I just saw this. Sorry it's so late. But no!
So this is from Tuesday, but this question is from at
That
least
is
7
late.
years ago.
It's been 7 years.
It's been 7 years.
I've been drinking milk.
Just running. I'm so sorry. You're gonna get diarrhea.
Oh, fuck. It's been... You probably know all this by now, but this is gonna fuck you up, man.
How old's your son?
Extra thick.
That is the man's grandson. Who
Diarrhea. He spelled diarrhea wrong in the link.
Yeah. Wait, that's like a medical website. Is that just how British people spell diarrhea?
That can't be true.
This is
No.
a very
Diarrhea.
important.
No
I permit you to
shot.
leave Quora.
No
Click on
shot.
diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
You have full license to leave Quora. Diarrhea.
Oh, here it is. Australian.
A few days. If you have diarrhea for a few days, that's...
You're basically dead.
Okay,
You're done.
Best attempt at Australian saying the word diarrhea. Jeremy.
Me? Oh God. Diarrhea.
That's not bad.
Whoa, that was perfect.
Cool.
I can't top that.
That's our show.
It's not the show. Nobody leave.
Anyway, this guy says no. Scott asks, he says, no! Human breast milk is fine for babies 6 months and below, but an adult can only live about 2 years on breast milk alone.
Okay. Whoa, that
First
is
of all, not
crazy
true.
specific. I feel like he has experience.
I like to think that if you're drinking breast milk for someone who like really knows you're only going to live off that, and they're like eating the right nutrients you need,
Oh, sure.
it's coming through.
Like in an alien abduction situation.
Sorry, this is so late. I've been testing this hypothesis. But no!
I nearly died.
Hair loss, changing their nails.
This is the guy who did Super Size Me.
Yeah.
He spent 6 years drinking just breast milk from the source.
If so many Americans, and by that I mean babies, do this, then surely I can.
All right, you and a Christian baby have no food except one breast
Yeah. You and a Christian baby have one breast.
to suckle on.
I would suck the breast.
I want to find a guy who says yes. I want to
Yeah,
find
we can
the...
find it.
on.
We can find it.
Oh,
That's
wait, we
definitely
found it
happening.
already.
Yeah,
I
we
would,
also-
I would only make an educated guess that it would be sufficient for an adult to live entirely on breast milk.
Stephen Wright. That's
Oh,
pretty
this
good.
one's really good. This is from comedian Stephen Wright.
Oh, yeah, I love
Comedian
him.
Stephen Wright. I wonder on that too. I'm 55 years old, dying to try breast milk, straight from the breast myself.
Oh.
And that's famous comedian Stephen
In the
Wright.
80s,
That's
that was
Stephen
like the
Wright, folks.
funniest you could be.
I'm 55
That was,
years
that
old.
was just that.
Dying to try
For long
breast
periods,
milk.
yes, but not forever. Okay.
Well,
But not
then I don't want to hear it.
Not a single soul is saying yes on this.
'Cause
I'm
you
not
know-
surprised.
people have.
You know the person who asked this is scrolling past every single no, waiting
It's
for
me.
one yes from the one psycho.
This is the section where Quora says
The
answers
first-
that need improvement.
The first answer is 100% wrong.
Why does this need improvement? They have like numbers and shit.
It's from
Sources.
10 years ago.
Quora's like, if you have a source, get the fuck off our page. We do not need you.
It is not that kind of website.
A lot of people just saying like, I'd love to try.
Okay, wait, because that answer says yes.
Which
Right,
one?
it says
oh
yes.
yeah, they can. You'll have to reset your body by doing
Mikhail
a 30-day
Baryshnikov
fast.
says, I'd like to conduct some extensive research on that matter.
Okay. All right.
Let's see Mikhail's page.
Why do I keep
He
attracting
knows
fuckboys?
about two things, sex and fetishes.
Let's fucking go, dude. Has asked 0 questions because he knows it all.
We can see
folks.
we can see 3 answers here. One about analingus, one about attracting fuckboys, and one about Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Our good friend Vegeta.
How does masturbation affect one's concentrating power?
That's the Vegeta one.
Well, it's actually a lot like Vegeta in a way.
Oh my god, wait, he literally, it has a profound effect. For instance, if your concentration is a power factor of, say, 72, rubbing one out will typically put your concentration at power factor of around 9,000.
Oh, are you guys familiar with frickin' memes?
I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the internet
I don't like this.
over here.
I don't like the things he's posting.
I thought you loved Dragon Ball Z.
He's an
I don't know where
expert.
you heard that. That's crazy.
How
How do I get rid of my foot fetish? Why the fuck would you want to get rid of it? Okay.
Great
This
answer,
guy is
Mikhail.
enlightened.
Keeping
I like
it
that
real.
it's like 90% weird fetish, and then just like I don't like this Donald Trump fella. Or no, he does like him.
No, he says, why not just read the article? Seriously, man. Asking this question on Quora when you've already read the reasons from the source.
I
This
don't know
guy
what he's
rocks. He's all about the truth.
All right, that's enough of this guy. Oh, here you go. He says, that being said, President Trump is not even remotely stupid and is
Oh,
really
no.
quite smart. Also, if you have a foot fetish, do not get rid of it.
Do not get rid of it.
Do not get rid of it. It's so sad to see someone posting, like, can I get rid of my foot fetish?
He's like one of the people who believes in like the white replacement theory, but just for people with foot fetishes.
yeah.
Our numbers are dwindling. All right, that's enough of this guy, I think. This
do we got
next one
next?
is forbidden knowledge.
Okay. So this is our segment where we kind of tackle the unknown.
That's
no, this
not
is the
it.
police.
You're not being pulled over.
And you're not being pulled over.
All right.
Okay. The unknown, the mysterious, the untapped.
This one might not fit in this. Why does the B in LGBTQ not stand for black if it's supposed to represent the socially unaccepted?
I can.
Yeah,
I
that's kind
didn't
of a
say
misdirect there. My bad.
I can take this one. I'm kidding.
I love just the great minds at Quora just being like, just really trying to figure out what's going on. We don't have to get too into it, but
Why does the L not stand for loser?
I'm the admin. Let's let this through.
I just like all these people just being like, the letters don't represent race. Bi is bisexual.
These are going to be very very politically correct answers. Very, I feel like these are. I
No
feel like
one's
if you
yelling
ask
at
an
him.
LGBT question on Quora, a lot of the top answers are going to be, I assume, are going to be like people being like, okay, this is a child.
This is
I
a
need to
Christian
explain-
baby.
I need to explain to this Christian baby that race isn't involved in this.
Here's a
acronym.
fun
Is
Quora
it so wrong
answer.
to learn online?
My
This is,
life is kind of Asian focused.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
what
I know
this person's like, hey, this is what LGBTQ is. It's actually not about race at all. It's all about sexuality. Also, I like Asian people.
White supremacists are not socially accepted either.
Wow, there you go. And that's why the plus stands for white supremacist.
Do you think? Yeah.
All right, well, that's that question. All right, this next one is our animal segment, Quora Gone Wild.
Okay. They're animals.
You got it.
I think we all understand what the segment is.
The question is, if a turtle was outside, how would its shell do against bullets?
I can answer this one poorly.
Not good.
I don't know about that. I've never tested it.
We see Mikhail in the comments again. I would love to test this hypothesis, honestly.
That is the bullet. That's famously the bullet.
By
What
the way,
if-
that's the bullet.
I had a friend, which is a very concerning start after not good.
I had a friend who thought a headrest in a car would stop a bullet. Nope, it's either plastic or white alloy metal, not bulletproof.
Okay.
And then he goes on to talk about something else.
This comment
What
section.
happened?
This
The
comment section.
most
All the bullet
tragi-
people.
The most tragic dumb guy story ever, which is, I bet if you shoot me in the back of the head from the back seat of a car, it would be fine.
Then I could finally get a haircut without people
Movies-
thinking I'm gay.
This is a guy who watched like mob movies and was like, why would the headrest not stop the bullet?
Cinema sin. She doesn't go on. She doesn't say what happened to the friend. He's just dead.
There are gonna be two kinds of people in this comment section. It's bullet experts and turtle experts.
Well,
I'm
if the
very
turtle,
interested in hearing about
if the
latter.
turtle only drinks human breast milk, he will be able to survive.
Oh my god, wait. I thought the next one, unless they're Colibri. Colibri.
Airsoft or BB.
Which
range.
I thought Colibri was.
I thought a
like
colibri was a turtle. We
bro-
all
yeah.
thought it was a turtle.
I
That
really
couldn't be
thought it was
farther
gonna
from
be-
the case. If you go to your local pet store and ask for colibri, oh boy, will you be disappointed.
Does anyone here ever have a turtle? Tortoise?
You ever
This
shoot
crowd is going wild.
How rough that shell? What if it was drinking human breast milk?
it? What if there was a
For
Christian
several-
baby in another turtle
Yeah.
shell? And you only have one bullet.
What if what if he learned how to fight from the stag?
What if the stag punched your tortoise?
That'd be even worse than the bullets. You see how he kicked? It was like
That video was amazing.
He was holding
also.
back. That was his brother.
that was him, dude.
I hope he was holding back.
He
I
didn't want to
should do
hurt
the
his brother.
answers. There's only 3 answers on this one.
Is it wrong that I want to know?
The answer is it would die. I don't know.
Can a turtle shell?
You gotta
There's
know
the
that!
other ones. There's way more.
This is a video of a slow motion bullet.
Okay,
Do you want to watch that?
Is there a
Sure.
turtle involved?
I got
don't
nothing
know.
going on.
It's just a bullet going through some wood.
All right, now what if it was 8 turtles?
The last
God forbid
turtle.
that situation.
It would be
arise.
really funny if one of the replies was like, it can go through 4 turtles, but the 5th one shell will stop it clean.
If you had to stand on that 5th turtle,
Yeah.
yeah, they go.
They go right through the shell. Don't love the confidence in that one.
What a stupid question. Downvote that one. Unhelpful.
Not helpful.
That's
Not-
a nurse, former nurse.
A former registered nurse
Yeah.
kicked out for killing all the Christian babies. For euthanizing.
Big
Sorry,
pop.
for audio listeners, I wrote "fuck you" to the person, to Harold Vale.
I've never said that.
It says your name.
It's disparaging me.
I could see you said it. I want to see Harold Vale's deal. Whatever. One question.
Whatever.
Yeah, these
he
questions
sucks.
are. If
If-
water is not permitted to extend like a Oh, I thought that said cock. This is a lot less interesting.
Would be
than
a
I
better
thought.
question.
Yeah.
Harold. All right. Well, let's see. Simplest answer. If the shell is made out of 1/2 inch thick titanium, it would do quite well.
The simplest answer is that the tortoise would most likely die.
The tortoise won't. It won't be okay.
There are 2 main reasons as to how a tortoise may die in the UK. Dogs and bullets.
It's a huge problem.
Are
doesn't say
dogs a
that
big
anyway.
problem
Yeah.
in the UK?
Yeah. Well, if you don't have like guns.
I
it's
know they
just
got those little
dogs.
pudgy, the British bulldogs, and those they got like they have turtle chomping teeth.
Dogs might just be British slang for like the guys.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Yo, you let the
freaking
lads out
dogs.
on
Turtle
Thursday night.
could, be, turtle could be British slang for just like short gay guys.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing more dangerous than some turtles.
And his shell is like, what can that like the big jacket, the puffer
Right.
jackets that they wear.
And the question is, could you shoot one of those people? The answer
Yeah,
is probably
yeah,
no.
Yeah, you can shoot anybody.
You're
shoot
allowed.
anybody.
Gun expert here, you can shoot anybody.
Whoever you want to shoot. We have one more of these core
This is a
romance
wild
questions,
ride.
but I could find more depending on what time it is. But let's read this one. This is core romance. Slam that.
Okay,
Button.
yeah.
Unless you have more turtle stuff.
Wait, this is a real good. If
And we
turtle
do.
shells could stand up to gunfire, we wouldn't be ordering millions of tons of iron to make tanks and tank armor. We'd be raising and farming
Thank
turtles.
you.
I don't know if that's true.
That's like that's like literally someone commenting on the new Minecraft update. It's like actually now the turtle shells can stop bullets. Iron is useless?
If you nerf turtles, I will stop using them.
Yeah.
That guy's ex-military, Brian Baker.
Oh, I'm
Trained a
sorry.
lot of people how to use a
amazing.
firearm safely.
Hey, I'm sorry for the disrespect.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. All
As
right.
a soldier.
I'll do better next time.
That's a turtle. That's a turtle that's been shot. Brian Baker.
Okay. Up next, we have our romance segment. Love. Amorousness. Kissing. These are all things covered in our Quoromance segment. What do we got today, Jeremy?
Okay. This question is from Quora.com. My friend's girlfriend got manipulated by another girl into being gay. What should he do? What are gay questions on this?
He should find a guy to manipulate him into being gay.
Yes.
Also,
Fight fire with fire.
Guess what, Bethany? People don't
dear.
like this one.
You cannot be
Okay.
manipulated into being gay.
New voice alert.
This is just a thing girls can do, you know? They're very persuasive.
Yeah.
Has anyone here ever been manipulated into being gay by someone else?
Raise of hands?
No one?
Not a soul yet.
Just me?
That literally does not happen. We're getting a lot of negativity in the chat here.
Yeah, we need someone to answer this guy's question.
How did this happen? How did this happen?
I remember in
I'm
high
sure-
school, my mom one time, just very distinctly remember my mom saying to me in high school, like, yeah, my friend says that all women are a little bit gay. No, I'm not. And I was just like, okay, Mom.
Fine.
Check, please.
Lisa.
I'm sick of people trying to trick me into being gay.
It's like, can you just bring me to school?
Bras make me sick.
Also,
like-
can you leave, Dad?
I'm not gay. I'm sick of the question.
Sorry, I'll scroll through these.
My friend's girlfriend got manipulated by another girl into being gay. And
Okay.
that friend, me.
Friend's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm manipulated by friend's girlfriend. What should he do? I like the question is just not even like, could this happen? It's just, what should he do now? Now what?
Now what? Oh, crap.
You can't manipulate someone into being gay. These are all just people saying no.
We need to find someone who says,
We need one yes.
we need someone who
We
instructs.
need one yes.
I refuse to believe this is a Quora page without one yes.
Tell him to love them both. Who knows? Maybe they'll like each other. I wish I had two ladies I could hang out with like that. You should hang out with them.
Let's go! Healing!
I wish it was me.
Thank you, Healing.
He should become gay and join her.
Thank you, Hans.
Hans Probsting.
Hans is on our side. He agrees with us.
Hans Probsting is the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Come on.
No way, that's a real.
He's a former road and traffic engineer. He's
Do
an
the
old
Democrats
dude.
actually have the guts to put Trump in prison? No. We see it as a responsibility.
Damn, dude.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Like,
go,
Probsting.
Hans.
Yeah,
That's
Hans
all-
Probsting.
Who
Very
lives in
important.
Australia?
I was about to say he lives in Australia.
Why are all these active in German? That's like 5 of these we've looked at.
The Eurozone is a hotbed
Whoa,
of
that's
questions.
the third one. Why isn't Barack Obama being acknowledged as the first homosexual sissy president of the United States? We know he was good, but he doesn't deserve that much credit. That's the coolest answer I've ever seen.
We gotta get Hans on the podcast.
Hans is
Followed.
so cool. That was 3 hours ago. Hans is going off. Let's go.
Can you get friended on Quora? Are we gonna get friended?
I don't think so. He follows people. He can
This is
follow
3
you back.
hours ago. We're gonna be talking with Hans in minutes.
You gotta get Hans on the pod. You have to get Hans on the pod.
I would love to talk to Hans.
I'm afraid Hans isn't gonna like me.
Let's see. He's I don't know.
Damn, he's answering a lot of these, man. 14. We scrolled down to 14 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if God doesn't exist, how is everything made? How could you not be aware of all the made in China labels?
Hans.
Hans
Got
is
him.
so cool.
Got him.
He's not even. He lives in Australia.
How do Australians welcome African immigrants? Good day, mate.
That is how they do it, though. Like, we can laugh all we want.
Oh man.
All right.
We're not even one day back yet, and we've been scrolling.
This is what it's like to find an endless gold mine.
What is this picture? I must know. Oh, it's just.
See, he's reposting.
It's just Donald Trump as the fucking emperor from Star Wars.
He didn't work all day on Donald Trump Sith Lord to not put it in a few different communities.
You gotta say it once or twice. You gotta retweet
You gotta
yourself.
get
if you
eyes
got
on this
a
shit.
fire tweet.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we
That's
do have
on.
one more. Because I've been threatening
do?
to summon a demon on this podcast for so long.
Jeremy.
How do you
Don't.
feel? Do you believe in demons at all, Hesse?
I absolutely believe in demons, and I would implore you not to try and summon one on
This
this
is
podcast.
what I've been saying for 8 months.
Okay, because
Think about
I know a demon is gonna show up, and I know for a fact that it's gonna be real.
What are the pros and cons here? We have a laugh at a demon that follows us around for months.
The cons,
Sounds
you ever
like a
see
sitcom.
any movies such as Insidious or Insidious Chapter 2?
This is also Alex's argument that in movies it's bad.
Yeah, it's always on a comedy podcast live, and they say, what's the worst that could happen? And then they're all hereditary for years and years.
But they seem happy at the end of that movie. They're all in like a clubhouse.
And that kid was a bad brother, to be
Yes.
to
He
be
was a
real.
bad brother.
Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Well,
Why would you bring your 7-year-old daughter to
a party.
Yeah.
high
Yeah.
school party?
I feel like I'm a pretty good brother, but regardless.
So it probably won't be bad. This question is, how can I summon a demon by just using words?
Jeremy.
I'm just reading the answers. I'm not
Okay, don't
gonna
read them.
do it. Maybe.
I'm hitting
hang on,
this
hang on.
sound, but I'm alarmed.
Honey.
I don't think you'll want to summon something powerful. There's no way to summon a demon with only words. My older
Okay, so
sister-
that's good.
Wait, this is actually kind of true because I had a moment where I was reading demonology books, and they read kind of pay to win video game pages, because it's actually you need a silver wand and a silver dagger, and they need to be real, and they need to have these symbols carved in them.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna have
then
to
I looked
pay
it up.
through the
I was
nose.
like, wait, how much is a silver dagger with these? It's like
You
$500.
could grind it out. You could just go into the demon mines.
If you go into the forest and hunt boars
Yeah.
for a couple levels, you can eventually work up enough XP to make
Yeah.
your own. Yeah.
Oh, great, another Nepo baby summoning demons.
Another Nepo
With
demon.
daddy's dagger. I'm gonna mortgage my damn house to get Bahamut in my room.
I gotta get a dagger.
Okay, so you can't do it through speech. This is again talismans. We're gonna talk about.
Oh my god, be in a bad mood often.
What the fuck is a Ouija board?
We're
Only-
already there.
One way to summon a demon does take a long time. It can take days, weeks, months, even years. Be in a bad mood often.
Only listen to sad music.
Get
Get
into
into
fights with
fights.
friends and family. Make everyone around you feel negative.
This is like an emotional demon that they're talking about. They're like,
Yeah.
you want to summon demons? Don't be nice to your sister.
You're gonna bring a demon home. and keep
Become
acting
the
like
damn
that.
demon. You know?
An emotional demon is a very hurtful demon, though. We shouldn't joke about it.
This is just an ad for an upset woman.
Yeah, well. I see you're looking at upset pros here.
Candace says no. Simply put, there's more to it than that. Demons are kind of busy. And if you can't put in the time to learn proper protocol, making introductions, or build a relationship, they're not going to show up. Just because you read some words you saw in Lesser Keys of Solomon.
I'm so sick of people just saying read Lesser Keys
Yes.
of Solomon.
Dude, the first
I'm
time
so sick
I...
of people. What about the Greater Keys of Solomon? We never see that shit.
Solomon
anywhere.
wrote so many good books.
Lot
He
of
has so many
keys.
keys. I'm so sick of it.
The Florida
He's
Keys.
pretty much the janitor of the demon school. He got all these keys.
Dude, I hate it when I summon a demon and I get like 10 DMs that are like, who books that?
I love the idea that to summon a demon you have to go through a LinkedIn greeting with them, where you make an introduction and you build a relationship with them.
How can I summon a demon? Should I say these words?
No.
By saying either
If
I
it's
do or
just
I
words,
If you say it with like enough conviction. Do you
Okay,
think?
but don't say the words.
Upvote it. Wait,
Don't say
we have
the
to see if it
words.
works. We have to see if it works.
All right. How many people here think that if I summon a demon, it will show up and ruin our lives? Just one person.
We
Let's
can
go!
agree. We can all agree that will probably happen.
3 people.
All right.
It's just not
Me
worth
and
the
Alex.
risk.
I think it's like a Harry Potter thing. You gotta like believe it.
You have to
Don't-
believe
Is that a
it.
Harry Potter thing, right?
Don't
you have to
you
be a
do
bad
I'm sure.
person.
I think that's the movie Elf.
All right, I'm gonna try to summon a demon with my brain. I'm gonna say the words.
Jeremy.
Which is clearly just a joke about getting married.
Jeremy.
All right, you ready? It's I want a divorce. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Howdy, I'm George W. Bush.
It's not going to get better than that, everybody.
Oh
Thanks so
my
much for
God.
coming out. We've been Quorators. This has opened a door we cannot close. Give it up for Hesse one more time.
Thank you.
We'll see you all around. Bye.
Bye.
Angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Rubber doesn't float, that's an overdose. Die again.